Hello, YouTube family. It's Big Hair, the Curls, the Scoop. I'm Patty Jackson. I'm your auntie of pop culture. Let's lean in for this hug. This story just came across. Peter Marshall. He was the host of the Hollywood Squares. He was 98. I knew he was up there because the game show has been around literally for years. It had to be out in the 60s because I remember being a little girl. But Peter Marshall, we have a ton of other deaths to tell you too. But first, y'all tore me up. Y'all tore me up in them comments because I love Kevin Hart. They were like, so you really believe that he didn't do these things? That it was a Molly? Okay, maybe there was a lie told there. That, look, okay, I like Kevin Hart and you don't. And it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Not making excuses for him, just revealing what he had said. Someone said, so only married people shouldn't cheat? Look, if you're in a damn relationship, nobody should. Can we give a hug? I need a hug. Y'all tore me up. Y'all tore me up in some comments about Kevin Hart. And I said, ooh, be careful what you ask for. Be careful what you ask for. Okay, we're just going to leave it at that. Y'all like him. He's like family to me. I'm going to still say it. Kevin, don't cheat. Nobody should cheat. If you are in, I don't care if you're married, you just, you live together, you've been together, you go together, you're not supposed to cheat. Now, I know the rules are so different today, and everybody says, I'm going to do what I want to do. Let's talk about who died recently. Okay, I mentioned Peter Marshall. Greg Kihn, I'm going to take you back to the 80s. I remember I used to play this song. When I first got in the radio, he had a song, Jeopardy, Our Love's in Jeopardy. Then Weird Al Yankovic, who would do a remake of the hit songs, had a song, I Lost on Jeopardy. It was a cute song. Greg Kihn came from radio, had this pop smash. He passed away at the age of 75. Actors Gina Rowlands, 94 years old. A lot of people, they didn't catch her earlier movies because she's been acting and phenomenal. 2-time Academy Award winner. A lot of people remember her from The Notebook, and I'm going to tell you why this stands out. She played a woman who had Alzheimer's, and her husband, who was played by James Garner, years ago he had the Rockford Files. Their love and him coping with the fact that she had Alzheimer's, she knew that there was something wrong with her, and their love, because Alzheimer's is so cruel. It's a very cruel disease. But a lot of people remember her from this particular movie. She passed away from complications from Alzheimer's. So it's just poignant that she played this character, but she would wind up dying. She was 94. We also remember Wally Amos. He created the famous Amos cookies. He was 88 years old, died at his home in Honolulu from dementia. Let me tell you how incredible the story of Wally Amos was. He started out as a Hollywood publicist. He had a knack for making cookies. He was like a Hollywood publicist. He had a lot of connections. Marvin Gaye put up money for him to start a cookie business. Yes, Marvin Gaye. Helen Reddy, she had the song, I Am Woman. They helped other people. They chipped in so he could start a cookie company. He started with $25,000. What made his cookies stand out? No color, no chemicals. They were made with real ingredients, and that's why they were so good. Plus, they were them little small size. You know you can eat a whole bag before you know it because you think, oh, I'm just going to eat a couple, and they're so good. You can't stop eating them. He was energetic. He had a style. He was made for, like TV and interviews. His hat and one of his shirts, because he always wore colorful shirts, is in the Smithsonian. They put it in there. He was doing well, and he was a big star in the 80s, but he said, I stopped listening to people, and my ego got in the way. He lost the company. in 1988, and a private investment firm took it. They even took his name. When he tried to do a comeback, he couldn't be Famous Amos. They took the name. Years later, after many court battles, they let him go by Uncle Wally. He was making muffins. But such a shame that he had this business and he lost it. Wally Amos was a big advocate for childhood literacy and would take time reading to kids and making sure that they could read. He was a notable figure, and those cookies, but he passed away at the age of 88 from dementia. He will be missed. Let's talk about the Golden Bachelorette. It's coming to ABC and Hulu September 18th. So she's a widower. Joanne, she's 61 years old. I think they really got a thing for widowers. But how do you go through the process? Because it's been whittled down to 24 men. How do you go through the process of finding a person to be on the show? You got to make sure they're not a con artist, a liar, someone seeking fame for themselves, because they ran into a lot of trouble with Mr. Gary. He just wasn't honest. The usual, that you're not crazy, deranged, just the usual stuff. She says that they had to go through a ton. I call them penis pics. I know y'all be calling them dick pics. A ton of them. Men would just send them. Men would send their feet. I had no idea that foot fetishes were as huge as they are, but they are. Could you imagine? You got to just go through all of this stuff. All these penis pics you got to go through. Now, some men are very proud of their size, but guess what? If you don't know how to work it, it don't mean nothing. It means nothing. If it's like a bump on a log, it don't mean nothing. You gotta make somebody. Okay, the wig might look a little crazy, but y'all know what I mean. Now, I done had a damn brain injury. I have no business shaking my damn head. I don't need nothing moving up there. But really, I know you're proud of the size, but if you don't know how to work it, what does it mean? Whew. The 2024 People's Choice Country Music Awards came down. Beyonce, 17 nominations for Country Carter, or Cowboy Carter. See, Daddy, stop shaking the head. I shake the head and I lose thought of everything. Cowboy Carter. Also up is Kane Brown, Zach Bryan, Shabuzi, Morgan Waller, Luke Combs, just to name a few. The People's Choice Country Music Awards are airing September 26th on NBC and Peacock. Shania Twain is hosting. 17 nominations. Do you think that she'll win? And this will be a precursor to the Country Music Awards, of course, the Grammys. It's going to be really interesting as we get into award season and how they receive Beyonce's Cowboy Carter. Matthew Perry, the big story coming out today. The Friends star died last October at the age of 54. The autopsy said it was an acute effect of ketamine. Ketamine is a controlled drug that a lot of recovering addicts use. I guess it's kind of like the wean off. He had a lot in his system. He was found face down in his hot tub. What happened to him? How did he get it? Because he didn't get it through his doctor. So that means that somebody gave it to him and he died, like ODing. Matthew Perry had been battling addiction, whether it was drugs or alcohol, for many, many years. So this clearly was a problem in his life, despite his success on the show Friends. How did they find out? Because 5 people were arrested. How did they find out? They went through his phones. They went through his computers. They went through everything to connect the dots. How did he get it? Who gave it to him? Who allowed it? Who did he pay to get it? 5 people were arrested, including a doctor, his personal assistant, a woman who was known as the ketamine queen, So the drug dealers that I mentioned, the actor, they were all arrested. And this is how they found them. They went through the notes. They were laughing about him, calling him a moron. They knew they had an addict, and all they wanted was the money. The personal assistant should have known better that she was going to get in trouble for her role in this. They were determined to find these people. Now, how many years could they get? That's going to be interesting. But 5 people arrested connected to the death of Matthew Perry. Singer Adele, stop shaking the head, Patty. Adele. She's engaged to Rich Paul, even though she considers herself married right now. Rich Paul is a sports agent, and he got her a $1.5 million 12-carat pear-shaped ring. Now, Adele's got money. He's got money. Oh, they got money, but she got more than him. Just like with Travis and Taylor Swift. Taylor got money. Travis has money. He says he will not marry her without a prenup. I'm a firm believer in prenup because people some people like to change up down through the years. But Adele and Rich Paul, they're actually going to do it. Halle Berry, Mark Wahlberg, their movie, The Union, starts streaming on Netflix tomorrow. Streaming now on the Peacock, Season 3 of Bel-Air, a dramatic version of The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. And it deals with a summer at a country club. All 10 episodes are available to stream right now on Peacock. Charles Barkley, why did he decide to stay at TNT and not leave? Because he was offered $100 million by NBC to come on over. He says he didn't want the staffers at TNT to lose their jobs, and they're still going to be covering sports, but in a different way. Other sports. There are other sports, obviously, besides basketball. But he says that is why he stayed. Leave a comment. I ain't scared of y'all. Y'all tore auntie up. Okay. But leave your comments. We can agree to disagree as long as we don't get to the nasty part. When it gets nasty, then you make the other side come out. But it's okay because conversation is important. It's okay to agree to disagree. The weekend version is going up early. The weekend edition is going up early. So look for it. Lots of great information. Plus, Ask Auntie. When that notification bell hits, you know that we're here. Subscribe to the channel because the channel just grows and grows and grows. We're going to get sillier and just everything. But I'm really going to stop with the shaking of the head. I really lost my whole train of thought. No shaking of the head, but I'm guaranteed I'll make you laugh. I'll make you smile. Leave a comment. I do want to hear from you. Subscribe to the channel and give a big thumbs up if you enjoy the content on the channel. It's not cute not knowing, and now you know. I'm Patty Jackson. I am your auntie of pop culture.